Well, some creative people have gotten creative in order to help others get creative right now. Joining me is Aileen McGill, Executive Director at Nickel Plates Arts. Good morning.
Hi, Tracy. Thanks for having me today.
Oh, it's a treat. It's a pleasure. I hope you're well. Are you well?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. So, kids that don't have access to or have the funds for art supplies, is this something that you realized when the pandemic started, or is it something you've always known and you just need to ramp it up because of the situation?
Well, we've always been aware that there were families in need in Hamilton County. The percentage of students who are on reduced lunches here in Hamilton County is the same as the national average. And when the pandemic hit, we started realizing how that would translate. Not only does that mean that those students probably are still having a hard time getting meals and getting other things that they need, but now they don't even have access to their art rooms anymore. And as we have been talking to art teachers in the area, we've discovered, that there is really a need. It's very difficult for the teachers to run an art class remotely just because they don't know what students have at home. And what they're finding is that there's a percentage of their students who don't really have anything at home to work with.
Well, and I fight this fight with you where it's like, oh, it's an elective, it's just art. No, this is crucial, this is critical, right?
Right. Well, we all, this is a time where we all have a lot to process, right? We all have a lot to figure out how we're feeling about it and what we're experiencing. And for a lot of people, the best way to do that is to do that, externally by creating something. And so the arts are such an important thing right now to make sure that people have the opportunity to sort of manage their own mental health.
Okay. So what's the game plan? What do you have with these art kits?
Well, so we've been working with, we were really lucky that Hamilton County Community Foundation was able to give us a grant along with some support from some other local groups. And we have been working with Preston Art Supplies, which is a family-run art center that's actually in Jeffersonville, Indiana, as well as some other vendors. And we put together some great art kits. We have different kinds of art kits, one whole variety for adults and teens, and then this is the variety for kids.
So what's in it?
We've got, there's a sketchbook that comes in here. There's colored pencils. We have markers and even oil pastels, which are way cooler than crayons, I think. There's a glue stick. There's a paint set. There are even some sheets of watercolor paper that are cut down to postcards. So you can paint your own postcard and then mail it to somebody.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of everything in here. These sketchbooks that come in the set have over 100 pages in them, so you really can keep creating for a long time with these kits.
I was going to say, you're going to have to tell some of these kids are going to have to be told, hey, we need to make this last, right?
Right. Well, and, we make sure that there's everything in here. So there's a pencil sharpener. There's a whole pencil set and everything. But this is a kit that could serve one kid or a whole family if need be.
Yeah.
And the adult kits come in different varieties. We have one set that's just oil pastels. So you get a few more oil pastels and a sketchbook that goes with that really well. Same thing, there are chalk pastels. There's a watercolor set for adults and teens and also an illustration set. And so, we wanted to make sure that there were options for everybody and that our funding for this could spread out as far as possible. But that's actually where we could use some help for this project as well.
Well, the funding, yeah, I was going to say some individuals or some groups must have stepped up, and you probably want more to.
Yes, exactly. So Hamilton County Community Foundation, the Richard M. Schultz Foundation, and 100 Women Who Care helped us get this off the ground and allowed us to get the materials for more than 200 kits. But since we've started getting the word out about this, we've uncovered a lot more need than we anticipated. And so if folks go to nickelplatearts.org/art kits, you can actually purchase a kit for somebody else. So you can donate a kit to a student or an adult or teen in need right now just by going to our website. All you have to do is write a little note when you place the order that you're donating this to a child in need.
Well, I feel fortunate that my daughter, home from Heron School of Art, had been hoarding canvases for weeks prior to what happened. So she's kind of sad. But once I tell her today that we can help somebody else out, that'd be amazing. For somebody that can't get to the kits or for whatever circumstance, what's the one tip, suggestion you have for creating art at home with what you have?
Well, so, a pen and paper are still a great method for getting ideas out of your own head. But if you do have access to the internet, we have a whole bunch of resources, both on our website and our Facebook page. We're having artists from our community do live posts usually twice a day, all week long. And even today, starting today at 3 o'clock, we have one of our community teachers is starting a free master class for kids on our Facebook page. So all you have to do is tune in and you'll be able to follow along with a really cool project.
That's great. Love what you're doing, Ailey. Nickelplatearts.org. We'll put the link on IndieStyle.tv. Thank you so much and stay safe.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.